All right, welcome to our 144th weekly webcast. If this is the first time you're joining us, welcome. If you've been with us before, welcome back. So we're happy to take all of your questions. I'm in beautiful Rwanda at Magu, which is Vital's hometown. We're building a school, and here's all the amazing kids here. Lots of love. So without further ado, let's begin, and thank you. So Vital and I are going to collaborate on what we call Project Magu. And Magu is the name of the village that he's from originally. And what we're going to do is we're going to leverage online education to provide scholarships and full access to all business and personal development courses to 100 students in his hometown. And Vital's story is so inspiring. He inspires me so much. Do you want to share your story?
So the story is how I grew up in that village called Magu. So it's a village with no access to electricity, no access to internet, no access to infrastructure. And I got a chance to go to study primary, secondary, and university. And so many kids in my age mate, they didn't get a chance to get that education. And so when we met Chris, because he's so much passionate about education, and so I was sharing with this my story with him, and he asked me one question like, if you would be given time, what would you do? What are you passionate about? So I shared that my passion is to give back to that village specifically. Because I know that they don't have access to that high quality education. And so that's how the idea came, like, okay, giving back to that village through education. And so, yeah, that's the background. And so I grew up in that village and went to university and made it to university, to master's degree in Germany. And I have just a heart to give back to that village.
Together, we believe that every problem in the world can be solved with a combination of education and technology. And we're going to make it happen together. And we're going to create a blueprint, a business plan, so to speak, based on Project Magu, so that anybody in the world can apply what we've learned to provide online education to every student in the world.
Even in those villages like mine.
So Vital and I, hello from beautiful Rwanda. Vital's going to join us shortly. This morning we spent the day in Magu, which is Vital's hometown. And the land looks great. It's an acre. He took me to where he grew up as well, took me to meet with his priest and a lot of locals as well. So it was really, really inspiring. We have tons of video we're going to share with you on a future webcast. So without further ado, let me get to your questions. Thank you. All right. Cool. All right, Jason, how are you? Jason's head of the alumni committee for the Rwanda Education Ventures MBA program. Great to have you. Jason's from Australia, and Jason wrote here, I can't be at today's call, Chris, but I want to express my support for this amazing initiative that Vital and you are doing. Thank you very much, buddy. I really appreciate it. Okay, cool. Next up, we got Prem. Prem said, email said it starts now. Looks like your email provider has some issues, was sent 30 minutes ahead. Yeah, we send it 30 minutes ahead. It gets staggered. So it takes a while to get to people. So thank you for that feedback. I'll tell my team about it. Thank you. Next up, we've got Michael, who goes by the Aquahood from the United Kingdom. He's saying, yes, Chris, thumbs up. Thank you. Good to see you, buddy. Persona non grata wrote, hello, Chris. Welcome to Africa. It's great to be here. It's my first time here. I'm really excited. It's beautiful. What's happening, though, here is, given COVID, they're going into full lockdown this Saturday. So we got here in the nick of time. We had to get tested a bunch of times. We're fine. And here's Vital. Let me bring Vital over here. Oh my goodness, he's got the maps and everything, the blueprints. Cool. Look at that. Oh, dude, come on over here. Give me one second. Let me get Vital over here. All right, Vital, watch out for these for these cables here when you come over. Excellent. So here's the blueprint. I'll show you right here. Let me just make sure we're still going here. Good. Yeah. So here's the blueprint right here of the school. I think I need two hands to hold this with me.
Let me come and help you.
Yeah. More importantly, though, here's Vital. Vital, say hi to everybody.
Hey, everybody. Nice to see you.
Cool. So here's the blueprint. You want to walk through it?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So let's hold it up here.
Let's do like this.
Okay. Yeah, I got it here.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Like this.
Great. So here's the school. Hopefully
Yeah.
We're in focus. Yeah. Great. And there's actually 5 main units to it. Initially, we were going to just build a computer room, but we expanded it. There's 5 main buildings. There's a building to teach people how to weld, another one to do carpentry, a couple of meeting rooms, and it's all solar powered too. Yes. And we're getting 50 Raspberry Pi computers. And the reason we're doing that is because they take a lot less electricity, because this is going to be self-sustaining. So we're really excited about it. Basketball court too. I love it. Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. Excellent. Well, thanks for bringing this, man.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. It's a good.
Excellent. So I showed a video of us with all the kids a minute ago. Yeah. Excellent. So we've got Jason. He says hi. The Aquahood, and let me go right to questions here. And if you guys have questions about, and let's stand right up here, a little bit closer, so it can be. No, it's okay. Just stand right here. Okay. Yeah, your feet right here.
Yep.
Yeah. So we'll focus on both of us. I'm a novice of this camera stuff. And Matt Lacousse, my brilliant chief creative officer, he threw a Hail Mary pass and just helped me out big time. So we got here in the nick of time. So Persona Non Grata wrote, "Hello, Chris. Welcome to Africa. Thank you. It's great to be here. My first time here. I have a participation in a primary school. Is there a way to be part of Project Magu to open one subsidiary of your schools in Cameroon? Funding not necessary." Thank you, first of all. And Vital, I'll let you take this one.
Yes, I think it's perfect. It's a great question, and thank you for asking. Who was asking?
It's a Persona Non Grata.
Persona. Yeah. So thank you so much for asking, and that's exactly the vision. So what we are doing is not just for Magu. We were talking with Chris, and we are like, we're gonna do this as
I'm going to turn the lighting down as you're talking. Go on, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
What we are doing here is not just for Magu. It will be replicated. We are doing it so that it can be replicated in many different parts of the world. So, yes, Cameroon, why not?
Let's do it, man.
Yeah.
Let's do it. As Sir Richard Branson said, screw it, let's do it. I love it. God bless you. Thank you very much for that. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And there's a follow-up here. Persona Non Grata wrote, Chris, you often cite Robinhood and Think or Swim. What do they have in common? Where are they different? When is it best to use one and when the other, and when not to use one and not the other? Yeah, so I think the best commissions are probably at Robinhood, I would think. Most of these places are pretty competitive with each other. Now, when it comes to Think or Swim, if you guys are familiar with it, it's offered by TD Ameritrade, and it's an extremely advanced system, which I'm incorporating into my upcoming options course coming on Udemy soon. You can do very, very advanced stuff as well. And what I like most about Think or Swim is that you can do a paper portfolio as well. I don't recommend anybody ever trade options or short stocks without practicing with a paper portfolio first. And Thinkorswim's platform looks a lot like Bloomberg and the other professional trading systems I've used in the past. I absolutely love it. Now, you can't get it in all countries, but what you can do if you want to, if it's legal, I gotta be careful, is you can get a VPN and you can actually use it in any country. It should work. And I know that because I was watching Netflix and Showtime on my iPad last night here in my hotel room with my VPN, and the All-Star game too. Vladdy Guerrero, who's from Toronto, was like the MVP. Represents. Yeah. Excellent. Hopefully that's helpful. Next up, we've got Kemi from Nigeria, one of my amazing students. Kemi Tarde wrote here, good morning to the motherland. Yes, yes, it's great to be here. And what we're doing is next year we're building a school with Marin, another one of my amazing students in Kenya, and the year after that in Nigeria. Yeah, very cool. Excellent, good to have you. All right, we got Mize who said, good man, Chris. Great to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Let me show you outside. I shouldn't do this while the camera's running. I don't think it's going to work, but we're right here. You can kind of see the trees in the distance. It's a bit of a cloudy day, but it's beautiful here. I would have thought that it would be extremely hot here, but it's actually not. It's about 60 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's actually pretty good. And we're actually 120 kilometers away from the equator. The weather's just perfect here. I love it. The people are amazing. I love it. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. Cool.
No, we feel like we are dreaming.
It's surreal.
Yeah, it's
It's amazing. Cool. All right, next up we got Colin. Colin who wrote, greetings, Chris. How's it going in Rwanda? It is awesome. I'm amazed that he's pulling this off. It's incredible. And initially we were just going to build a little computer school, but now it's like 5 buildings and it's solar based. It's incredible. Yeah. And we're going to use mobile initially. And then eventually we'll call up Elon Musk. I've got one bullet there. Hopefully he'll take my call and we'll get satellite access as well. So the dream is coming real because of Vital here. Yeah. And Yannick as well.
Yes.
Who's with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next up, we got Eileen. And
wow.
Eileen and I actually met last week in Atlanta.
Ooh,
I was there for a couple of days. Yeah.
That's our generation.
And she said I'm taller than she thought. Yeah. And she said, "What color is your real hair?" And so she made fun of my height and my bad hair dye as well. Yeah. All right. But Eileen, great to see you. Blessings to you, you wrote. Blessings to you and Vital and your mission to spread education and knowledge to the far reaches of the world. Thank you, and God bless you. And thank you for that text you sent earlier today as well. It really touched my heart. Thank you. Bavik, how are you? Bavik graduated from the MBA program as well, just like Eileen last year. He's from India, lived in Mississauga for a while. Because of COVID, he went back to spend wonderful time with his father. And he's so money and so good at what he does that the company let him actually stay working from India. He's awesome. Wow. He's a baller. Great to see you. So Bavik wrote, hi, Chris and Vital. Hope you're busy doing great work and building schools for kids. Good luck and support from my end. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Thank you,
appreciate it. Thank you. Excellent. Next up, we got Benjamin who said, hey, Chris, hope you're having a good trip. It's an awesome trip. Thank you. And we got Rafi. So Rafi, who loves options trading and whatnot, he's in my MBA program this year. He's great. He usually says Dogecoin to the moon whenever he types something here. He wrote, hello, Chris. How are you? I'm great. Thank you. Thank you for coming today. Hope all is well with you there in Rwanda. As you know, earnings season again, and Elmer Fudd is saying, be very, very quiet. I'm hunting options. All banks so far did great. Yeah. With a low interest rate environment, everybody wins. Yeah. And it looks like the Federal Reserve kind of signaled to the street that they're going to keep interest rates low for a longer period than expected. A lot of people were expecting a rate hike in September. And the Fed assuaged those concerns, which is great for the market, of course, when rates are low. Now here the interest rates are 18%?
18%,
wow.
Yes.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's brutal.
Yeah.
It's brutal. It's very tough. Yeah.
Awful. And I think what's happening with America is that the Federal Reserve is keeping rates artificially low, not just to help the U.S. economy, but also other countries. And although this wasn't publicly disclosed, and I don't know for sure, but my gut is that Joe Biden at the G7 meeting probably had confidential meetings with the other leaders of other countries where they urged him to please keep rates lower, so that we can all recover from this awful COVID situation. And here we go into lockdown this Saturday. Yeah?
Saturday we are in total lockdown.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard.
Yeah. It's brutal.
Hopefully, because I think they are saying that it's now Delta.
Right.
So,
oh God, the Delta variant.
Yeah.
What a year, man. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. We'll get through this. Lots of prayers, brother. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, Rafi, good to see you, buddy. All right, next up we got Tips and Tricks. First time I've seen you. I hope you join us again. Tips and Tricks wrote, hi, classmates, team, and Chris. Hope all is well. Likewise. Okay. Kemi said we wait anxiously. It's great to have you. And so Kemi is from Nigeria. Originally, she lived in the United Kingdom, and now she's in Ottawa. And she's in the MBA program. She's wonderful. She's awesome. Yeah. All right. Next up, Rafi wrote, while you were away in having a great time with my classmates during our Sunday Zoom meetings, awesome. Our students bond a lot, which is awesome. You wrote, I'm so lucky I met them and exchange ideas and keep the positive vibes. I appreciate them all for that. Absolutely. And big shout out to Christina Hong, who's in this year's MBA class, who sets up all these weekend meetings with all of you guys. Yeah,
So
she's great.
Meetings,
Yeah,
so
they use Zoom.
Yeah,
it's amazing. It's amazing.
Wow.
All right, cool. Next up, we got Andrea who wrote, good morning, everyone from Dallas, Texas. Good to see you. How are you? And then you wrote, I'm loving and enjoying the MBA program. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. I aged a lot putting it together last year. You can tell. Yeah. It's okay, though. I'm still a 7-year-old kid inside. Yeah. And we're not done with it. We're adding tons more stuff every year. Yeah. Thank you. All right. Anurag, good to see you. Anurag, I responded to your message on LinkedIn as well. Thank you. God bless you. Okay. And Anurag said, what's the latest update from Rwanda about your philanthropic endeavor? You inspire us. Thank you. And Vital inspires us much more. Why don't you take this one?
Yeah, this one I can take. So Anuraj?
Yeah, right here.
Yes.
Yeah.
The update. So it's great. So we just came from where we would build the project, and the land is bought, and we just did inauguration. So with the community coming together, and they expressed their support, like their moral support and their strength. So we kicked it. It was like a kickoff meeting today with the community, and we are just waiting for the papers to go out. And as soon as the papers are out, we kick it out with the building. So maybe in 2 months, we're gonna give you a great update.
Yeah, we got tons of videos shared next week as well.
What we were doing with shovels.
Yeah. Recorded everything. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
No, Chris was shoveling the land.
Yeah. For a change. Yeah.
Yeah. No, so yeah, that's the updates. The land is bought. The people are aware of what is going to be there, and they are very excited, so helpful. And so in 2 months after the legal documents are out, we're gonna kick it off. So yeah, that's the updates.
It's gonna be epic.
Yeah.
Or dope, as the kids say.
And what we were showing in the beginning, it's just like a plan, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can show again what we want to show.
Yeah, let's do this, man.
So we are still in the design.
I'm Vanna White. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. So what we are doing, Anuraj. So this is the Project Magu blueprint. So this is where the project will be, and we will have like around 5 buildings. One is a computer lab where kids will come and learn about computers and learn how to use computers, and in that they will also leverage the online education. And then we will also be having carpentry workshops, mechanics workshop, and welding workshops, and also the polyvalent, the room or the hall where people will be meeting, and some recreational
basketball. I love it.
Yeah,
of course.
For example.
Yeah, love it. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is so far what we have and what we're gonna do. And as I said, the whole land here is bought, is ready. It's for already.
How many times did you have to call that government official again?
Oh my goodness, more than 100 times.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's.
But he's persistent, which is great.
Yeah,
you gotta be. You
gotta
ask.
You have to
over
ask.
and over and over again.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Raf, who wrote, have a safe trip back and see you next week in class. Say hello from me to everybody in Rwanda. Enjoy your stay and Dogecoin to the moon. That's right. He always says that. Yeah.
Dogecoin to the moon.
Very cool. Very cool. Okay. Next up, I've got what's the difference between a direct listing and an IPO? Yeah. So the best thing I can explain is, because I've answered this one before, but let me show you really, really quickly how to get all the answers. So to all my questions. So if you go here to my website, Haroon Ventures, and you do a search for IPOs, you'll see I've done a ton of those vlogs in the past couple of weeks, actually. SPACs versus IPOs. So if you do a search on IPOs here, you'll see right here, buy SPACs or IPOs. And while you're here, there's all this stuff on the MBA program as well, where I talk about the IPOs as well. So that's a pretty cool feature at the top of my website. I've answered over 10,000 questions now live over the past couple of years. You can tell I'm aging, but I'm having fun doing it. You can always go to get up-to-the-minute videos, or the latest videos, I should say, that we post. And we've been vlogging every day now for 1,100 days or something like that. Yeah. This is webcast 144. Amazing. I'm never going to stop doing this, though, until I die. 50 Cent said, I'm going to get rich or die trying. For me, I'm going to teach or die trying. And I'm trying.
Best, yes.
Hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Helsing wrote, howdy, everyone. Hope you're doing well. And we got Manas here from India who said, good morning, my dear mentor and my dear Vital. Manas is great.
Yeah.
He's like in his
my
low
classmate.
20s. Oh, he's okay,
He was
great,
my
excellent.
classmate in the
Perfect.
MBA.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Yeah. So he's written 2 books already.
Oh.
He's like 21 or something.
Wow.
Tons of Udemy courses. He's a rock star. He's going to be a giant. He already is a giant.
Wow.
Yeah. And so he wrote here, so glad to see you after a week. Thank you. You're doing such a noble job, especially Vital, mainly Vital.
Yes. It's good in this.
And in our culture, the one who helps people get educated is considered to be God. You're cool. Thank you. Oh, I'm humbled to be a tiny part of this massive endeavor that Vital and Yannick are working on as well. And I'll bring Yannick onto the call at some point, maybe in the next couple months or so. He's amazing. Yeah. Okay. Steve wrote, beautiful. Thank you, referring to the opening video. And then Amani wrote, inspiring. Thank you. Okay, cool. Next up, we got Anurag who wrote, Dear Chris, since you quit corporate career, how do you keep yourself updated with the latest stuff in the world of finance? Any resources or portals or anything you hover over regularly? Yeah. So what I do in preparation for my Thursday calls, this week's an exception, but I talk about the news in the past week, all the important developments. And when I do it, I always ask myself, so what? 2 words. So what? Meaning, can this help students with their career or help them invest much better? So the resources that I use to put that together include the Wall Street Journal, the Financial Times. I look at Barron's, which is like the Wall Street Journal on weekends. I look at a couple of other publications like Business Insider as well. Now, in terms of getting opinions on what to invest in, don't ever rely on anybody, myself included. Nobody is smarter than you. I believe that wholeheartedly, that I licensed that video from the Silicon Valley Historical Association. Do a search on the Steve Jobs video on my website, you'll see. And I arm my students humbly with all the tools to be able to invest for the long term and do exceptionally well. Yeah, so I give you a lot of arrows from my quiver or tools in my toolbox. I pride myself humbly in teaching my students how to fish instead of giving them a fish. Yeah. Okay. But if you want to create a paper portfolio, I recommend checking out Think or Swim. Yeah. Okay. Next up, Naman wrote, hi. When will your 2 upcoming courses be uploaded to Udemy and your site? Yeah, second half of this year. Working very hard on the options course right now. I'm trying to teach options in a way that's never been taught before. When I used to trade options years ago, and it was so confusing, all the Greek letters and everything, and I pretended I understood what they were talking about. I didn't. You know what I mean? It was, I'm not the smartest guy, but I'm trying to make it fun with Lego bricks, etc. You guys will love it, or your money back. Yeah. Holy, I'm like a cheap car salesman. Do you hear that? Or your money back. Yeah.
30 days.
Yeah, that's right. All right. Marin, how are you? Marin's from Kenya. She lives in the United Kingdom now. She's a pharmacist. She has her own company, and we're building a school in Kenya next year in honor of her late mother.
And Marin, I'll get back with on LinkedIn. So maybe you have to organize
sure.
A coffee online.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. She's great. She's great. And she wrote bonjour as well. I hope everyone's having an amazing day. Yeah, it's been incredible here. Yeah. I didn't sleep much, but I don't care. I'm going off of adrenaline now. It's so much fun. I love it.
No sleeping.
Yeah.
You have to work hard.
Exactly. The harder you work, the luckier you get, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Fred wrote, it's good to see you, Chris. Thanks. You're most welcome. Thanks for joining us. All right, next up, Eric How are you from the Netherlands? Wrote, hi
my
all.
classmate.
Good, that's right. Good to see
Yeah.
you. Good connection. It is a good connection. I gotta say, man, when we came here in the airport,
Yeah.
there were robots walking around.
Oh, yes.
It's so advanced.
Yes.
And there was this screening system, this big monitor. Was heat sensing to see if we have COVID.
Yes.
It was like something out of Call of Duty. It looked really cool.
Yeah.
And the internet here is amazing too. Yeah.
I mean,
Very impressive. Very impressive.
Hope there is no lag, there is no delays.
Yeah.
So
I checked. There's no complaints.
Okay, great.
Yeah. All right. Stevie wrote, how much money is needed to build this school? Yeah. So we're still working on it. The land that we bought, it's an acre. We paid $8,000 for. And now what we're doing is we have to figure out how much the rest is going to cost.
Yes.
Yeah. And a big part of the profits from my courses and my MBA degree programs is going to go to building schools all over the world. Yeah. And I'm going to make a lot of mistakes with this first one. But once, not you, me, but once we figure it out, the blueprint and whatnot, then it'll be easier from a modularization perspective to kind of implement this in different countries as well. Yeah.
they will not have to reinvent the wheel. So
Yeah.
we are doing the hard, we are lifting the heavy,
Yeah.
and then people will just take it as it is,
Yeah.
maybe do some modification and implement it in their countries or in their villages as well.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Great progress. All right, next up we got Vishnu who wrote, hello, Mr. Chris. Hey, man. Hope you're safe and enjoying your stay in Rwanda. I am. Thank you. What you're doing is amazing. What Vital's doing is amazing. Yeah. Lots of support to your work and wishing you the best for such endeavors. Thank you. I appreciate your support. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. All right. Next up, Fred wrote, good company, lovely, may God bless you. May God bless you more. Thank you. And I met with his priest, actually, and I went to his church he grew up in, and his house as well. It was really cool.
Yeah.
It was surreal. He showed me where he grew up here, and
the school,
it was amazing.
the primary school.
Yeah. Incredible. Yeah.
It was
Cool.
great.
Excellent. And if I missed anybody, just paste it again, please, because the older I get, the better I was. I use that joke too much, I know. Senior moment. Yeah. All right, cool. Kemi wrote, too emotional right now, dreams come true.
Indeed.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen, Kemi. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Amazing. Yeah. And we'll build one in Nigeria too. 2023. Yeah. In honor of your mother. Okay. Next up, Vishnu wrote, is there no information sessions today or updates of the week? No, I'm so sorry. This week I didn't have time to go through all the news and whatnot. I can't do a half-assed job. I want to make it good always. So I'm sorry. Nothing this week. Yeah. But you can ask me any questions you have. I think the most important development this week is the Federal Reserve signaled that they might not raise interest rates in September. And if you have any other business questions, I'm more than happy to humbly answer them the best I can here. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Levy wrote, hey, Chris, great job building the new school. Thank you. All credit goes to this man here.
No,
Yeah. Okay. And we had so many kids surrounding us today. It was awesome. I brought a bunch of little soccer balls I bought in Atlanta at Coca-Cola's headquarters, gave them out. They were amazing. Oh, what my son Andrew did, he's at the gym now working out. He's here with me. But what he did was he actually used Snapchat with all the kids to show them. Crazy faces, and you heard them laughing. It was hysterical. It was great. It was great. Yeah. All right, cool. Okay, let's see. Next up, Eric wrote, hi, Chris and Vital. Good to see you. Same to you, brother. How will you get the building started? So we bought the land.
Yes.
We got the permits all done, and we start building within 2 months, you said?
So so there is COVID here now, like anywhere else in the world, and so the process is a bit slow than usual.
Yeah.
But we aim that in 2 months' time, the permits and everything will be here, and so we will just we will be done with the design, the final versions of the plans that we'll be using. So as soon as those papers are out, we will be also having a company who will implement the project. So the contracts will be done within this time also. That we are waiting for the legal papers to come out. Right. And so as soon as they come out, we'll be ready to just start excavation of the foundations and start building. So that's how we will start the building.
Yeah. Excellent.
Eric, I think maybe that's what you mean, or
That's what he meant. Yeah,
okay,
yeah. Excellent.
yeah.
Okay, cool. And Eric used to work at Bristol Myers and Apple for a while as well. Good guy. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you. Next up, we got Damio, who wrote, Sir Chris, Chris, please. Which is the best site to open a DMAT account? I actually don't know. Sorry, I'm not an expert in that area.
And
Thanks.
Aman Lincoln
Yeah, where's that?
here. Aman.
Oh, I missed one.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. See, we're
That's why I'm
good
here.
partners here, man.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah. Senior moments happen all the time, man. Yeah. Okay, Amani wrote, thank you. I like the model. I'd love to replicate this in Tanzania and South Africa. We're doing South Africa actually in 2024 with two of my students, Kim Cooper and her husband, Andrew. They're currently in my MBA class this year. They're from South Africa. They live in Canada
Kim Cooper
now.
is from South Africa.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
So we committed to that as well.
Oh,
yeah.
great.
And now that I've said it publicly and
have
set
to
a
do that.
deadline, I got to get it done. I don't know how it's going to happen, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Oh, Kim
Yeah.
Cooper.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I didn't know
She's great.
she's
Yeah.
from South Africa.
She's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, next up, we're up to here, right, Antonio?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Antonio wrote, Chris, when possible, please share the business plan. I believe I can make it happen in Mozambique and also probably in Angola. Thank you. And you should probably connect directly with Vital. He knows so much. Like, he's done so much work on this, and so has Yannick as well. One of Vital's friends he met in church in Stuttgart.
Germany, yes.
That's right, in
Stuttgart,
Germany.
yeah.
Yeah. But send Vital a message over LinkedIn.
Yes.
Please.
And
Yeah.
do this one.
This one.
Eric again.
Oh my God, I missed that.
No,
I'm telling you, man. This is great.
checking
This
on
is
you.
good, man.
So
Yeah. Thank
I'll
you.
be
Thank you.
ready.
Yeah.
How you-
Not much sleep, but no excuses.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Next up, Eric wrote, "How will you get the internet up and running?" Yeah. So we've got solar on the roof, and we're just going to use mobile initially. Okay. These are self-sustaining school. The whole thing is operated on its own. Even when we import the parts for the Raspberry Pis we're going to build, we're going to have them assembled locally as well in case there's any maintenance issues. So initially it's going to be mobile based, and then eventually we're going to go satellite once I call Elon Musk for that. I got one chance at that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Thank you. All right. Next up, Demio wrote, Sir, I'm one of your students in Udemy. You're a really talented teacher. Thank you. And I appreciate it. You know, those who can't do teach, and those who can't teach gym class. And I suck at sports. So I don't know what the hell I'm talking about today. Yeah. But I'm happy. Yeah. Thank you. God bless you. Appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Next up, we got Mike Flynn, who wrote, Hey, Chris and Vital, I'm looking at a map of Rwanda, and I don't see Magu.
Yeah.
They found out about us. We're making this up. It's a Ponzi scheme. We want you to wire all your money to us. Then you'll never see us again.
Oh no, Mike.
I'm just kidding. No, let's show you.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What a large city it is closest to. By the way, I spent about a month in Nairobi, Kenya. Beautiful people and country. Thank you. Let me show you actually here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the screen here. And then Vital, do you want to show them where
Yes.
the goose? Go
So
ahead, please.
do,
So stay right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit more. Yeah.
So do Magu. Rwanda.
Mm-hmm.
Then let's
Got
see
it.
what comes.
Okay.
Magu Primary School Rwanda.
And a map will cover something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Primary School.
Yeah. Do you want me to get a map?
Yes.
Let's do a map instead.
Yeah.
Let's go right here.
That's
it's easier.
much better. Yeah.
Yeah. Click. Come on, map. Here it comes. Cool.
There we go.
There you go. Cool.
So here we go.
Yeah. Once
Let's
it
do-
loads, if you want, you can actually show them if it loads at all.
I think it does.
Yeah. Satellite.
Here
okay.
it is.
Perfect.
Yes.
And do you want to? Let me show you.
The land.
Yeah. So where's the land we bought?
So the land we bought is just this from here. You see my cursor?
Yeah, they can see. Yeah.
Okay. So this land,
Mhm.
this land, going oops.
All the
sorry,
way up
All the way up. Oh,
and around. Yeah.
Yeah. So until here,
Uh-huh.
until here.
Yeah.
So this whole land. Yeah.
And
It's
that's
like
where we're building it. Yeah.
yeah,
Cool.
like here.
Perfect.
I don't have the writing
I'm
possibility.
curious. I have to know if this works. There's no way. Would it work? Let's see here. On a main road? No, not yet. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So that's
Alright,
the land
cool.
we bought, and that's what I was showing also on the
The
plan.
map, right?
Yeah.
So right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yes.
Cool. All right, let's switch back over here. Fun. Okay, cool. All right, and give me 1 second. Next, it's close to Kigali.
Kigali, the largest
Kigali,
city is
the largest
Kigali,
city.
yes.
Yeah, where we are
Yes,
right now.
yes.
Yeah, it's a 2 hour and a half drive
1.5
from here.
hours, yes,
Yeah. Okay, great. Next up, Yash wrote, how can we replicate this model in India? Yeah, so we're going to have a business plan all done once we get all the kinks out, so that we can do this everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for asking. Yeah. Cool. Next up, we got Raj, who wrote, great initiative, Chris and Vital. God bless you guys. Thank you. God bless you way more. By the way, thumbnail was beautiful. Rwanda forever. It's gorgeous here, man. It is beautiful.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, it's surreal. Everyone is so nice here too. It's amazing. The food is great too. I love it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's extra
Yeah.
weird.
And I drank so much tap water here too. It's so good. No? Sorry. I'm
kidding.
I'm joking. But I'm sure it'd be fine. Yeah. Sorry. Dude, I'm one stupid comment away from destroying all this goodwill I have.
No,
you know that,
people
right?
know that. No,
Yeah.
people know you're human,
Yeah,
so
they know
you're
I'm.
safe.
You guys know I'm an idiot. Yeah. Okay.
You're safe, Chris.
Okay, great. Excellent. Thank you. Shock Roller wrote, hi, Chris. Amen. Can we expect a negotiation course, or is it an addition to the MBA program anytime soon? I am going to be adding that. Arbitration, negotiation, whatnot. A couple people have asked for that. Ask and you'll receive. I will build that into the curriculum, I promise you. And I'll keep putting more stuff in the curriculum every single year. So this year, the big focus is to add stuff on options. And I have a shorter version of the option stuff coming out in the course, but much more elaborate in the MBA program. And if you're signed up for the MBA program now, the option stuff is going to be added in class 89. There's 100 classes. Class 89, I'll add it to the end there. What I'm also adding this year is real estate. But I'll look into negotiations, and you have my word. I'll put it in the curriculum. Thank you for asking. Yeah. Okay. All right. Next up, Amarnath wrote, long live good initiatives. Amen to that, buddy. Yeah. Next up, Marin from Kenya wrote, Chris, so good to see that dreams do come true. Seeing Richard Branson's flight made me smile and think of you. The guy's amazing, eh? He's incredible. He went to space. He beat Bezos and Elon Musk. Musk hasn't gone to space yet. It's amazing. Yeah. And the coolest thing though was Branson was in his 70s. He got off the plane. He got home, or spacecraft, whatever you call it. And his two grandkids ran up to him and he carried both of them as well. Yeah. And the way he gets his exercise, he plays an hour tennis in the morning, an hour tennis at night at Necker Island and stuff. Yeah. Wow. Which is 20,000 steps a day.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many do you do per day?
I do 20,000 as well.
Yeah. So.
But I do it in my office on my treadmill. Yeah.
So the same. Yeah.
14 million steps I've taken over 2 years.
Wow.
You can do the math. Watch this.
Million.
In my office, yeah.
Wow.
What is 20,000 times 365 times 2? For 2 years.
It's 14,600,000.
Wow.
Yeah. Amazing, eh? Amazing.
Wow.
And you don't even realize you're exercising too when you're doing this, and you're able to think much gooder too. Like it's great. Yeah. Okay. All right. Next up, Amarnath wrote, "Education is always special, and which never makes us failure." Yeah. No, I love it. And never be cheap when it comes to education. Mm-hmm. Like if you go to a bookstore and you kind of want to be cheap because it's a hardcover book, you want to wait till it comes out in softcover. Just splurge if you can. I know times are tough, and it's the best investment you'll make in yourself. Yeah. And there's a lot of great free resources online too for courses on YouTube, of course. The Khan Academy is great, etc. Yeah. Okay, great. Oh, Dr. Mark Vincent Besa. So Mark graduated from my MBA program last year. That's right. Yeah. He's a doctor from the Philippines. And he started doing unbelievable social media posts on COVID last year. And it was so impressive that the United Nations saw it and contacted him to offer him a job in Somalia, which he didn't take, but he's great. And his textbooks were from Dr. Fauci as well. Yeah. So, good to see you, buddy. So Mark wrote, it's great to be here. Hope everyone is well. Likewise, brother. Good to see you. Next up, we've got Learning One, who wrote, good morning, good afternoon, guys. Good morning. Amazing project you've started there. How has it been sourced with permits, materials, labor to begin the build, if I may ask?
Yeah, permits, we dealt with that because you have to be there in person, and they are almost done. So we just wait for the last process. And materials, we will all outsource from Rwanda. So yeah, of course, if there are some materials that we don't find in Rwanda, we outsource them outside. But 95% of the materials will come from Rwanda. And labor, from the community. So everything will be done by the locals.
Awesome.
And maybe the supervision and the engineering companies will be all from Rwanda. So to begin the if I may add. Yes, I think that's
everything here. Even the Raspberry Pis, the assembly, everything here.
They will be assembled in Rwanda, but the components will be coming from abroad.
Yeah, we want this to create lots of jobs as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
The next, Nilsa, how are you? Nilsa's in my MBA program. She's from Puerto Rico. She's incredibly well spoken. She's going to be a social media sensation. She's starting a couple companies. So Nilsa wrote here, "Hi Chris, hi Vital. This is so amazing that you guys are doing. I'm here to help in any way I can. We're blessed to have each other focusing on improving our world for the all to grow together. Thank you, and I appreciate that. It gives you a good sense of purpose too when you do something like this. You know, you want to leave this world having made your mark humbly to make the world a better place than when you entered it. Yeah. Excellent. Good to see you. And Nilsa gets a lot of steps in as well every day.
Yeah.
She has a little bike underneath her desk. Yeah, that's cool. All right, next up we got Eric who wrote, Trips and Tricks was my second Gmail account for the tips and tricks. Sorry for the confusion. Oh, all good.
No,
all good.
Someone could
okay.
tricks. Yeah.
All right, next up we got Suzanne is in my MBA program this year. She's from California. She's wonderful. She wrote a great book about Pennsylvania. I think it was about the Amish community as well. She's wonderful. And she used to work in the prison system as well.
Oh.
Very well spoken. Mm-hmm. She's awesome.
Wow.
So Suzanne wrote here, "Hi Chris, I was thinking about visiting my daughter, Juanita, in Uganda. How much jet lag did you have?" That's awesome. So let me tell you the story first. So what happened was, I think it was, Suzanne, when you mentioned it to me, there was a priest that you talked to and you wanted to help out some kids in Uganda. And the priest said, "Would you like to adopt a child?" And so that's what she did. She adopted a daughter. Yeah. It's not that bad. I found that the best, when I used to go to Japan a lot in business, the best way to get past jet lag is just stay up 24 hours. It sucks.
Before?
No, when you get here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when you get here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can't sleep on a plane. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bad for you.
But that's all good for you for doing that though. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah. All right, cool. Next up, Kemi from Nigeria wrote, "What is the age range for the school and the courses? Did you have to get the government involved?" Yeah, so we're targeting 6 to 18, okay, but mainly closer to teenage ages as well. And initially, we were just going to do computer science and coding and whatnot, and internet-based courses. And then we realized that not everybody wants to be a programmer, which is why we're building 5 buildings. You know, we got the computer lab, we've got one for welding, one for carpentry, and then some other meeting rooms. In terms of getting the government involved, I guess.
Yes, it's we have to get government involved. They are big stakeholders in this.
Yeah.
And so yes, they are already involved, and they have to know. So you cannot just build a school, and when you build a school, you also have to issue certificates so that they can go to the market and compete there. And to be able to issue the certificates, there is an institution that has to accredit your school, your vocational training school. So they have to be involved. We have to even go through the legal forms here in Rwanda that allow us to operate as a charitable or a social project. So yes, involvement of the government is mandatory. Yeah.
And I looked at some of the contracts, and they're written by hand.
Yes.
Yeah, tiny writing.
Yeah.
And you got to make 70 calls to that government official.
Yeah, we made a lot of calls, especially to get, because we are now we have travel restrictions from one district to the other. So there we had also to call a lot of government officials, police, to get travel document or a travel pass. Yes. So yeah, you have to involve the
A
government.
lot of work involved,
everywhere.
especially with COVID. It's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we made it here in the nick of time. Like, literally, if I had come 1 week later, my flight would have been canceled because they go into like full court. Like right now, there's curfew at 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Yeah.
And Vital was saying that if you're caught being outdoors after curfew, what happens is they put you in the middle of a stadium for 24 hours and you have to hold up a sign saying, "I will not break curfew again." Is that true?
Well, they
Bit of an
told me
exaggeration.
that
Yeah.
even they can even bring the flag, and you take the flag and do. Vital, I swear that I would not do this again. But don't look for me on that. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But,
I'm not going to the hotel after 6. There's no way, man. Yeah. Cool. All right. Next up, we've got Amarnath wrote, "Would you believe just 2% progress of your program is giving me a lot of changes in my approaches? Really, you are rocking, teacher. Thank you. I will complete 100% and transform me fully." Awesome. Well, thank you. I'm glad it's helpful. And it seems like you're in the first 30 days or so. If it goes downhill, which it might, you still get your money back. 30-day money back here. Yeah. Thank you. God bless you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I made it with all my heart. You can see I aged over the past year.
No, I don't
Last
say that.
year was a little bit.
I don't say
A
that.
little bit. Yeah, he's nice. Yeah. But it was crazy. It was nice. And what I did actually, and this is silly, but I'm going to go there anyway. So I'm so exhausted, but I'm happy. This is great. So I put this on my eye right before we went live. We came back from Magu. I learned about this from my friend Naomi, right? And you put one on both sides for 20 minutes, and it gets rid of the lines.
Oh, really?
It's a little hack, on both sides. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm fully transparent. Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. Next up, we've got Shihan wrote, "I signed up last week for the MBA program, though I've already completed 2 other MBAs. And I completed 5% of the program already. I've learned a lot just a week in, and super excited to continue." Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, we try to make it a lot of fun as well. And hats off to Matt Lacousse, my brilliant chief creative officer and partner, for working his tail off last year to make this a reality and recording all this stuff. Yeah, it's surreal. Yeah. Next up, we got Marin, who wrote, "Chris and Vital, will there be any pictures or videos regarding Project Magu?" There are tons, dude. We have tons. I mic'd him up with a wireless mic and myself as well. I hired his buddy to take videos, and my son Andrew took a ton of videos as well. So we're going to go through, edit them all, and maybe next week, if we can finish them, we'll upload a bunch of stuff to show you all. Yeah, but it's really inspiring. And the kids are so adorable too. So cute. Yeah, I have a lot of great videos to share with that too. Yeah. All right. Next up, Andre wrote, "I'm loving it. Thank you. And Gifari, I like your emojis there too. Very cool." Vanessa saying, "Amazing project, guys. Thank you." Kemi is a couple hearts. Thank you. Appreciate that, sister.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay, Demian, how are you? So Demian lives in Barcelona. His last name is Valenzuela. And I always tease him that he's got to buy Fernando Valenzuela jerseys for his kids. And Fernando Valenzuela was a great Mexican pitcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers back in the 80s. And Demian wrote here, "Thank you both for contributing to education, a project that will make the possible dreams of many children." Thank you.
Thank you.
And then you wrote, "These initiatives express what the word love means. Give without expecting anything in return." Yeah. Thanks. How much are we charging the kids to go there? It's like
$100,000.
$100,000 a year for the kids. Yeah.
No.
not charging ever. I'm joking. Thank you. I'm totally kidding. Thank you. No, it feels so good to have. Yeah. And then it just jumped on me. Hold on 1 second. Does it? Oh my God, tons of questions. Hold on 1 second. All right. So stay with. Here we are. Here he wrote, "Gigantic hug from Barcelona, and God bless both of you." Thank you, and lots of love to you and your family as well. Thank you. Okay, next up, we've got Zoralina, who wrote, "Good morning, Chris and Vital. What you're doing is so inspiring. I'm enjoying your weekly webcast and your MBA. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're trying to push the goalpost out. That's how it's not.
Out.
It's no. Americans say out. It's out. I'm Canadian. Every week we're trying to get a little bit better. And this would have been a disaster, man. With like 5 minutes to go, I got Matt. I woke him up at home, and sorry, Matt. And Matt helped me set this up. Yeah.
Hi, Matt.
Yeah. Hey, Matt. I love you, brother. Thank you. Sorry for waking you up. Okay, cool. Next up, Demio wrote, Sir Vital, are you on Twitter?
No. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm
okay.
not.
No Twitter. Okay.
No, I'm not on Twitter yet.
Are you going to go on?
Maybe, yes.
Maybe. Okay. Cool.
But as for now, not yet.
Yeah. I haven't figured Twitter out yet. I still look at it. Yeah. Like, I don't know, when somebody writes a comment, do I reply to everybody? Like, it's so confusing. Yeah.
But you use Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
My team helps with it. Yeah. They're great. Yeah. Okay. And Hidden Creature said, can you please explain pipe investment? Best thing you can do is go to my website and do a search there. Yeah. Do a search for SPACs as well. Yeah. Yeah. And what I'll do, actually, maybe next week I'll make a video on pipe as well. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Vishnu wrote, Mr. Vital, I sent you a request. Hope you'll check it out. Cool.
I will.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
And Yolanda goes by Creative Finance. Curative Finance. She graduated from my MBA program last year. She wrote, hi, Chris and Vital. I wish you both success in your program. Thank you. And God bless you for that wonderful message you sent me a couple months ago. I appreciate that. Thank you. Next up, we got Kemi, who wrote, we should all organize a meetup very soon with Marin as well as Vital. Yeah, definitely a talk about building schools in Kenya and in Nigeria.
Yes,
Definitely. Yeah. Anurag wrote, God bless you and Vital a ton. You guys are incredible. Education is the basic human right, and you guys are making it possible. Yeah. No. Thank you. It feels so good to help. Yeah. I hope we're helping.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
And
cool.
we are humbled to be able to be part of this, what is happening, and to be able to do that. So thank you so much.
That's great. Cool. Next up, Vishnu wrote, are you having any sort of support from the locals or the local government to build the school, Mr. Chris and Mr. Vital? You want to take that?
Yes. So we have all the processes that we did. We have to go through the local government, so we have their support. They are supporting from the beginning. What we did in the beginning is to sell this idea to them, like not selling, but to communicate the idea to them, so they can understand our motivation. Why do we want to do that, and where are we going? And they really took it. They made it theirs. And today, when we're there, you saw they're really excited, and the locals, the leaders, everyone is really like welcoming it, and they're excited. So the locals are involved. The local government is involved. Even the top government is involved, because they will give us the license to operate. Yeah, so they're involved, all of them.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
it's surreal. It's amazing. You're moving mountains in a time when it's tough to do so, because given COVID.
Yes.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's hard than it would have been before COVID, but we have to keep trying. Yes.
Yeah, and I've had 2 COVID tests since I've been here. So we came and they quarantined us, PCR test. And in America, they stick the Q-tip up your nose, kind of hurts. But dude, they stick it in your mouth here.
Yes.
Like, I was gagging. Like
it's better, right?
No, it's right in the back of my throat. Yeah. They didn't like me very much. Yeah. But they're very fast.
Mm-hmm. They're
really fast.
Yes.
And efficient.
Yeah.
Okay, next up we got Kuyate, wrote, hi Chris, keep on the good work, and please let Sierra Leone be your next stop for the next project. Yeah, asking or receive. We're going to do this everywhere. Yeah. But I'm going to make a lot of mistakes first. And once we figure it out, then we'll replicate it everywhere. Yeah, thank you. Next up, Marin wrote, Chris, you should drink a Rwandan coffee. I've read so much about it. Yeah, it's one of the biggest exports here too.
Yes. And it's the best in the world. Yeah, it is the best coffee. So
awesome.
If you don't test it,
I'm gonna do it.
Yes,
for sure. Yeah.
No, he will. He will.
Yeah. Awesome. And my dad is from Egypt. I've never been to Africa. It's my first trip here.
Oh, yeah.
And I was telling him that Lake Victoria here actually feeds the Nile.
No,
which is pretty cool.
No. Actually,
it doesn't.
He's wrong. Yes, he's wrong on this. Victoria, Nile goes from Rwanda and goes through Victoria.
Oh, it goes through it.
Yes.
Oh, I thought Victoria was okay. Okay. All right.
No, Chris, it's
What the hell do I know?
it is
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is a big topic.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
the Ugandans claim that it comes from
Right.
Victoria,
Right.
and
right.
Rwandans do no. The Nile comes from Rwanda.
Okay,
and
yeah,
the Burundians say actually it comes from Burundi. So
Right.
we don't know.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
it's
But some
always
water here goes to.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Yes.
Okay. Great. Excellent.
But yes, officially
Very cool.
they say that it's from Victoria.
Very
Yes,
cool.
You are right.
I love it.
Yeah.
By the way, this is totally off topic, but my dad, I love him so much. Dad, if you're watching, I love you, and Mom, and anyone else in my family, love you all as well. But my dad, what I asked him to do, because I've never been to Egypt, and you should all ask your parents and grandparents this too, is we went through Google Earth, and he showed me where he grew up on the Nile. And he zoomed in. He told me this is where he'd get his coffee, he'd buy his dates, where he'd go to church, that sort of thing. So if you have relatives and you've never visited your home country, then go to Google Earth with them, do a screen record as well. Yeah, it's like a time capsule. Yeah. Cool. All right. And then Kemi wrote, shall we organize this before you leave Rwanda? Yeah, let's do it when I get back. So I get back this Sunday, and then we have class Monday morning, July 19th, I think. Yeah. So let's do it right when I get back. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Next up, Madoff wrote, hi, Chris, great job. Thank you. Raquel, how are you? So Raquel is, she's amazing. She's a PhD. She's got the most amazing LinkedIn profile ever. She's in my MBA program this year. She's from Barcelona. She's great. And she knows a lot about water conservation as well.
Wow.
So we're going to talk to her as well at some point. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So Raquel wrote, hello, everybody. Chris Vital, congratulations on making such a wonderful dream come true. It's amazing to see your happy faces explaining your amazing project. You're a great team. Thank you. It's all this guy.
No, it's this guy
please.
is
It's been-
supporting everything.
It's been
So,
fun. It's
yeah.
been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, a lot of the profits from my courses and whatnot are going to go to this initiative. Yeah. All right. Next up, Gassan wrote, hey, Chris and Vital, God bless you. You're a humble student from Tunisia. In your opinion, thank you. In your opinion, does it make sense to work in two startups at the same time, or one has to make a decision to fully commit to one? Yeah, it's hard. It depends if you're being paid or not, right? A lot of times when you work at startups, you're not really getting paid except through options. And by the way, a little side note, if you join a startup and they give you the option of getting a lot of shares or cash, take a lot of cash if you can. Because if the company does well, they're going to give you shares anyway. Obviously, you want to say you want some shares. Otherwise, it shows like you're not committed. But always go with cash. Yeah, because cash is king. And they're going to create, that word's trash this year. Or what they'll do is they'll give you more options anyway. Yeah. But in terms of doing two startups, if you're being paid in both, I try to focus on one if you possibly can. Most startups never make it. So, yeah. So if you're getting paid at both, I would choose your favorite one. And the best way to assess if that company is going to be successful is to judge the management team first, the business model second. Yeah. I'd always rather invest in a company with an A management team with a B business model instead of investing in a company with a B management team and an A business model. Yeah. The jockey's more important than the horse. All right. Next up, hey, Rose. Hope you're well. Rose graduated last year. She was in charge of the yearbook. She did a great job. Yeah,
she did a great job. Yes.
Cool. Next up, Raquel is saying, education, this is a quote here from Nelson Mandela. Yeah. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then you wrote here, and you're improving the lives of many children in the world the best way possible with education and changing the world. I completely agree with the late, great Nelson Mandela. Absolutely. And I think it was Malala said, with guns you can kill terrorists, but with education you can kill terrorism. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's prophetic. Yeah. Watch her her Nobel Prize speech too if you get a chance. It's amazing. She's great. She's very self-deprecating as well. She's funny. Yeah. I'd love to meet her one day. Yeah. Okay, next up, NRI wrote, can you please differentiate between growth versus value investing? And does an investor, can they do both in their portfolio of stocks? Yeah. So I've talked a lot about this before. If you want, you can do a quick search on it on my website. Growth is basically people that buy expensive stuff. That's going to, and longer term, the valuation will be cheap when they want to stop growing. Value is companies that aren't growing fast. Right? Like what Warren Buffett likes, but they're cheap. Yeah. Okay. Next up, Anurag wrote, Chris, any plans for building a school in India? Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Everywhere. Yeah. We're going to do everywhere. Yeah. Next up, Rose wrote, how far is the village from Kangali or the nearest airport? Yeah. So it's like an hour and a half drive from
Yes,
here.
from
yeah.
Kigali, yes.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like one and a half hours. Yeah.
And Rose, who graduated last year, one of my amazing students, what she did was she created a similar initiative, and she's selling T-shirts to pay for the initiative as well. And I bought one of the T-shirts, and I had it on one of my webcasts a while back. And then she's talking about Ben, who's her business partner with the startup. Ben expressed interest in flying there to help with construction. Can he email one of you? Thank you. Yeah, please go directly to Vital.
Yeah. No worries. Rose,
Cool.
you can contact me. So
Awesome.
and
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Perfect. Next up, we got Michael. Michael the Aquahood. Michael grew up with Sacha Baron Cohen in the United Kingdom. Michael wrote, will building work progress be filmed like a time lapse? You'd really love that. I'd love to watch it. You guys have me humble. Thank you so much. We took a ton of videos today. There's going to be a ton of pictures that will be taken as we progress, I'm sure.
Yes, definitely. You will see everything.
Yeah.
And like Rose said, maybe you can organize with some MBA students who might want to help, like physically help. But if COVID is over, because with COVID it's tough. But if COVID is over, and some students wants to, come and give some physical help, maybe you can.
For sure.
Think about
Amen
it
to that. Yeah. And I'm going to visit here next year as well. Yeah. But for sure, that'd be awesome. God willing, this COVID crap is done soon, man. It's ridiculous.
It's slowing everything down.
Craziness. Yeah. All right, next up, we got Gassan wrote, by the way, I set a goal to contact you with a business school project in Tunisia when I finish your great MBA course. Thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Thank you. Okay, and Eric wrote here, wow, cool. Good luck to both of you and the students in Rwanda. Thank you, brother.
Appreciate
it. Thank you. Thanks. Okay, moving on to Dello. Dello wrote, hey guys, all the best with the project. Can you recommend some resources for homeschooling junior in high school? Thanks. That's tough. My little sister Elizabeth, she homeschools her kids, and they're geniuses. Yeah. So I don't personally know, but there's a lot of great courses you can take online. I check out Udemy and other places where you can take courses on, like Khan Academy, for example, as well. Yeah. Okay. And next up, Rose wrote, so is Project Magu registered as a charity? It is in Germany, yeah? You guys are setting up.
So we are setting up in Germany, but we have to register also in Rwanda because it has to be registered also in Rwanda. Because if you're on the territory of Rwanda, they have to know what you're doing. Right. So it will be also registered in Rwanda as a social project. Yeah.
And then you wrote here, I see you're building schools in other countries as well under the Project Magu umbrella. Yeah. And then you wrote, or are the other schools separate independent projects not under one unified charity foundation? Yeah, I'm not sure yet. Maybe it'll be under the German umbrella.
Maybe project. So
I don't know.
We don't know yet because we're in the beginning. But it's still Project Magu because that's what the name we started with. Yeah. And maybe it will change or it will stay like that. We don't know yet.
We were thinking also. So we're building a school in Kenya next year. In honor of Marin's late great mother, and it'll be titled, I think it's Leah, your mother's name, school for women, and then we'll have something maybe like powered by Project Magu, like Intel inside, from a branding perspective. We just don't know yet, though. It's still early.
Yeah, still growing.
Okay, cool. All right, and then let's see here. Marin wrote, Chris and Vital. This is so amazing and emotional. Well done, friends. I'm so amazed. Thank you. And you're part of this journey with us because we're doing Kenya next year. Yeah. Okay. And then Rose wrote, I'm asking about the registration. I'm asking because I'm creating my company as a social enterprise, and I want to give 10% of all revenue to Project Magu. To help build schools worldwide. Thank you. God bless you. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I'm by no means an expert when it comes to registration of companies being charitable or for profit. What I recommend doing is use LegalZoom.com. And I'm not sponsored by anybody. It never will be. But LegalZoom.com, it's the most affordable way. I sound like I'm an advertisement for it. It's the most affordable way to talk to a lawyer. Yeah. It's like $15 for a half-hour call or something. They speak really slow.
Yeah. Rose, if I get some more information, I think we will be registered, like I said, in Germany and in Rwanda. So if we are through, maybe we will keep in touch. And if I can help, I will be there.
The 10%, thank you. God bless you, Rose. Thank you. Okay. And Raphael, who graduated last year, he texted me the other day. He's in Florida. But he sent me the degree you made for him as well, your version, which is way better than mine. I love it. Nice, nice. Okay, and Damio wrote, God bless you both. Good night from India. I love your emoji.
Thank you.
Yeah, peace and love. Cool. Next up, we got Casper, who wrote, hey, Chris. Hey, guys. Chris, do you need a BA to become a mutual fund analyst? If not, can you please provide help where to start the career? Yeah. So it can help open doors. I don't think it's the be all and end all. I think the most important thing you can do is to network. And you can go to my website, and people criticize me for overdoing this, but I'll mention it quickly. But go to my website. I have a networking book there, which will help you network big time. But I think what's probably better is a CFA. And I don't know if you need a university degree to do a CFA. I don't think you do. But a CFA, it's a certified financial analyst designation. It's better than MBA when it comes to finance, I think, and it's a three-year thing. And so you study hard during the year, and then you write a test at night 3 times, one each year. And if you're going to do that, don't pay to buy the textbooks; they'll put you to sleep, and they're expensive. Buy the Schweizer books. Just remember that Schweizer from eBay. Buy them used. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Next up, hey, Hari. Hari's one of my amazing students. He's based in Minnesota. He's an expert in glass, like OLED and whatnot. Yeah, he's a rocket scientist.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's great. So Hari wrote a couple of emojis. Thank you. Great initiative. Thank you. So amazing to see all your efforts and future support.
Indeed.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. Next up, we got Paul. Wrote, whoa, come to Tanzania, to Professor. Tanzania, and you put the flag there. Yes, I will. Thank you. Yeah.
So you're coming.
Yeah. And then Casper wrote, should I do some courses first or 100% focus on the CFA? I think the CFA is better. I really, really do. Yeah. It's really respected by mutual fund managers too, much more than an MBA or a BA or anything, to be honest. Yeah, it's great. Okay. Mark Satones wrote here, Mark's from Detroit, one of my amazing MBA students, and Mark's business plan for the Venture Capital Boot Camp in this year's MBA program is he wants to, I love this, he wants to mine natural resources from asteroids. Dude, it is so long-term focus. It's like Elon Musk saying, I want to colonize Mars. I love it, man. I love you. Inspire me, brother. So Mark wrote here, congratulations. Love you guys. Keep up God's work. Thank you. Thank you. Good to see you. Thank you. Next up, Rollins. Hey, Rollins. How are you, man? And thanks for that. I think you sent me a message over LinkedIn. I think I responded the other day. Yeah. Rollins wrote, I'm so happy about what is happening in this community. I had a chat with Kemi from Nigeria yesterday. Awesome. She's great. Yeah. All right. And I just lost my spot. What's that? Oh, here it is. Okay, good. Thanks. Yeah, it jumps on me sometimes. Okay, next up we got Anurag, who wrote, how is the accessibility of COVID vaccinations in Rwanda? I could speak for myself. I don't have much. I've gotten 2 tests here. It's you pay $50 and they do a PCR test and you get the results within 24 hours.
Yes.
And if you want to travel overseas, you can't do the rapid test. You have to do the PCR test.
Yes.
Yeah. But they're amazing. Yeah. It's been amazing. Yeah. Do you want to talk about accessibility in general?
Yes. So yeah, the vaccination is also, we have vaccinations here. Many people are vaccinated already. I don't know the percentage, but there is access to vaccination. My mom, for example, is already vaccinated, and my grandma. So yeah, it's accessible. Maybe I don't know the rate, I don't know the percentage, but it's accessible. Yes.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Vishnu is saying, although this is nothing compared to what you're doing, just want to let you know. Thank you. Excellent. And if you're referring to something else, let me know. And by the way, if for some crazy reason you can't put in internet links
Yeah.
here. What happens is YouTube strips them out. We don't see them. I don't know
I
why.
think he-
Yeah.
I think maybe he's referring to something that
Yeah,
he deleted.
something else here. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll look for it. Yeah. Okay. Next up, James wrote, double post my mistake. Oh, it's all good, man. All good. Next up, Fola wrote, well done, both. Thank you, Fola. It's been a
Fola,
while.
my
I
classmate,
hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Lots of love. Next up, Anurag wrote, a ton of respect for you, Chris, in midst of such devastating virus. You took a challenge and traveled for a noble cause. You and Matthew stay safe. Thank you. Kudos, Vital. He means Andrew. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that.
No, really.
Yeah. My parents were worried too. Yeah. Yeah, but I said, it's totally fine until you have parents that worry. Yeah, totally fine. Yeah. Oh, good. Matt Lacousse here. Lacousse, how are you? Matt is my chief creative officer. He said, looking good, guys. I can't wait to come visit Vital. Awesome. Matt's coming next time.
Yes,
Yeah.
man.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm so sorry for waking you up, brother, but I had to this morning. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was flying blind here. Yeah.
What
Thank
time
you.
is it now?
It's well, now it's like 9:10.
Okay.
Yeah, but I called him like a little while ago.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Sorry for waking you up, brother. Okay. Next up, Frederick. Hey, Fred, how are you? Fred Mendoza. He's saying, hey, everybody. Frederick's from Baltimore. He works in the healthcare industry. One of my great MBA students this year, and he knows a lot about options. And he's my test patient, so to speak, with the options course. He's provided me with a lot of feedback as well. Yeah. Great to see you. Next up, Rohit. Hey, Rohit, how are you?
Right.
Rohit graduated last year, and he's moving to San Francisco to start at Halt.
Oh, he already moved?
Yeah.
Oh, that was his...
He and Stella graduated last year as well.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll get to meet
He
you
was my
finally.
classmate,
Yeah.
so-
So Rohit wrote, congratulations, Chris. One step closer to your Oscar. May as well win a Nobel Prize. Kudos to your success and kindness. Thank you. It's all this guy here.
No.
All this guy. It's this guy here. Thank you. Next up, Joseph. And Joe and I work. Actually, he heads up all the sales and marketing for my company. He's great. So Joe wrote, Chris and Vital, amazing to see it all coming together. Keep doing all that you do. I can't wait to see the pictures and the videos. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. And I sent you a video yesterday from the balcony over here. That's right up there. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Thank you. Next up, we got Steve, who wrote, hey, Chris. Thanks for the amazing, great work you're doing. It's all this guy. Thank you. You're much younger today in Rwanda. Amazing. Please bring Rwandan coffee, please. Yeah. I want to bring some home. I have to bring some home.
Yes.
Yeah. I love coffee.
Please.
Yeah. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. Yeah. I don't smoke. But coffee is my vice. Yeah.
You don't smoke?
No. Only when I'm on fire.
Yeah. That's
If there's a fire, then I smoke. Okay. I went a while without dad humor, but I just threw one in there. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Next, Nishant, how are you? Nishant's one of my MBA students this year. He's great. Nishant also bought one of those little treadmills under his desk, the same one I've got as well, which is awesome. Because motion creates emotion. Yeah. So Nishant wrote, hi, Chris. I'm so glad that you're doing this, meaning Project Magu. You wrote in brackets. Hi, Vital. Hope you're absolutely wonderful as well. Much love and respect. High five back at you. Thank you. Next up, we got Abhishek, who wrote, I'm currently building a product, and I'm confident about its market. Even with such a good product, I'm told that to get funded, you need to have contacts. How true is that? Well, yeah, your network is your net worth. Relationships are more important than product knowledge. And when you go to raise money, don't go to venture capital firms. Initially, what I want you to do is go to high net worth investors, because the sales cycle is much shorter to raise money from wealthy people. And the best way to do that is, I have this course actually you can take for free. I'm offering it free again. It's the complete job course. And that will help you a lot to network. So go to haroonventures.com/ all lowercase this next part, complete job. It's free. Take it. I promise you, it'll help you. I promise you. Yeah. And the reason I want you to raise money from high net worth investors by networking is because, again, the sales cycle is shorter. But what happens with institutional money, like venture capital firms, is there's a lot of bureaucracy and there's a lot of analysts that work there. And these analysts, their purpose in life professionally is they have to take hundreds of meetings every year, like 3 or 4 every day. So you're just a number. And just because you get a meeting, you think, oh my God, this is great. You're just a check mark for them. Yeah. And I want to save you time. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm right here, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Next up, Nishant wrote, to both you, Chris and Vital, please let us know how we can be of any help to Project Magu. Thanks. God bless you. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. We should all come. I should bring everybody here to build, man.
Exactly.
For sure.
If they can fly here, I mean,
I'd love it.
after
Yeah,
COVID.
yeah. Yeah, after COVID is done.
COVID.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing what they do with the bricks. He was showing me is they take everything from the property they're on and they dig up a bunch of mud and they compress it into cubes and they let it dry. And it just works.
Yes,
It's amazing.
it works.
It's great. Yeah. Live everything from the land here. It's great. Yeah. And they have goats, chickens, cows if you're wealthy. And then there's that it's like potato root. What is it?
Manioc or cassava.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like potatoes.
Yeah.
It grows like the roots,
Yeah.
and you eat the roots.
Right. Cool.
Yeah.
There you go. It's awesome. The food is great here.
Oh, maybe I can ask the hotel to give you part of it.
Yeah, for sure. I'd love to try that. Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah, for
Let's
sure.
do that.
For sure. I get free breakfast here too, so we'll get it with breakfast. Okay. Thank you, Nishant. Appreciate that. Next up, Rose wrote, Chris and Vital, or Vital, I messaged you on Slack. If you could message me back with your email or type it here, that would be great. Or even message him directly on LinkedIn.
On LinkedIn.
Yeah. And for those of you not familiar with Slack, in all my MBA programs, everybody gets free access to Slack as well for networking purposes. Yeah.
But I will get back to you, Rose.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. And then Michael wrote, I have a feeling I'll be in Rwanda one day.
Yeah,
Awesome.
man.
Awesome.
Welcome.
I'll be honest with you. When you said I have a feeling, I was thinking of cowbell, more cowbell. Remember that? Yeah. Christopher Walken. Okay. Yeah. Awesome. All right. Next up, Helsing wrote, how long does it take to complete your MBA course? Yeah. So you can do it in 2 months if you want to, but it's 300 hours. And so that's going to be a lot of your time. Or what you can do is you can do it over a year or the rest of your life, whatever. You have access to it forever. And once you purchase it, you get all the updates as well, all the new content that I'm going to be creating. Yeah. And there's a 30-day money-back guarantee as well, of course. Okay, next up, we've got Garvit. And if I missed anybody, just paste it again, please. I don't think I have. Garvit wrote, how do you network during quarantine as your advice to get one-on-one personal meetings in your course? Yeah, you can do it through Zoom, and it's a better way to network, and I'll tell you why. Because nobody's doing it. And a lot of my students have networked aggressively using Zoom, and it works exceptionally well, right? So when you contact people to meet with you, you want to keep the message short. You don't want to say why you want to meet, and that's not unethical, but there's an element of surprise there too. So for example, you find somebody with something in common with you. So let's say, and I'm going to completely make this up, Vital wanted to network to get into the finance industry in London. And he went on LinkedIn and he found people that are also from Rwanda that work at Goldman Sachs or Morgan Stanley. Well, what he could do is he would reach out to them over LinkedIn and say this exactly. John, for example, hope all is well. I'm also from Rwanda, and I'm also here in London in the finance industry. Please let me know if you have time for a coffee or a quick Zoom call. Thank you. It works. It works. And if you don't believe me, then think about it this way. Imagine yourself 20 years in the future. You're 20 years more successful than you are right now. And a younger version of you reaches out to you and asks for a meeting. Of course you'll say yes. Now, the reason you don't want to say why you want to meet is because quite often they won't respond, right? They feel bad they can't help you if you're looking for a job or a contract, whatever. People want to help you. Just ask and you'll receive. It's prophetic. It's been true since the beginning of time. Okay. All right, next up, Raquel from Barcelona wrote, thank you. You're most welcome. As I told you in class, I would love to help in any way I can with this wonderful project, especially with issues related to water and sustainability. We are an amazing MBA family. Thank you. And the wonderful thing about the way they collect water here is on the roof. It's rainwater, and it goes into a big bucket. And yeah. Very cool. Thank you. And Casper wrote, thank you, Chris. Good luck with the project. Appreciate that. Thank you. Next up, we got Marin, who wrote, Chris and Vital, did you take a malaria prevention medication? Please say yes. I did, actually. I did. Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't want to, right? I went to the doctor, and the doctor said, I asked what are the side effects, and she gave me a list of every craziness thing. And I was like, screw that, I might as well just get malaria, right? And then Christine, my wife, rightly so, she said, no, you gotta, yeah. And Andrew's taking the pills as well. Andrew's a little bit dizzy because of it. I've had no side effects yet. Yeah. And when you take these pills, you have to take them for a week after when you get back as well. Yeah. But I'm taking it. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Next up, Malika is saying, well done. Thank you. And then Malika wrote, thank you, Chris, for your great input in this project. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Next up, we got M. Andrews, who wrote, hey, Chris and Vital from Atlanta. Oh, very cool. That's such a wonderful project. Congrats. I was in Atlanta last week, visited the Coca-Cola headquarters. Amazing. Did you know? So Coca-Cola was founded in the 1800s, and it was cocaine. It was originally cocaine. They said that in the tour at their headquarters. And that's why it's called Coke.
Oh.
Yeah. It was cocaine originally. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there is some cocaine remaining in it?
No, probably not anymore. Yeah, there's a lot of lawyers in America. Yeah,
Wow.
but that's how they got started. Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
Wow. Cocaine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next up, Abhishek wrote, thank you so much for this amazing response to my question. I look forward to enrolling in one of your courses. Thank you. You're most welcome. Take my complete job course. It's free. Again, go to haroonventures.com/complete job. All lowercase complete job. Thank you. Next up, Muhammad wrote, hey, Chris, what about the giveaway today? Oh, that's right. Yeah. I'm giving away the MBA degree. And usually what I do, so I'm giving it away to one person today. Thanks for reminding me. I would have forgotten. Thank you. Sorry. So it's the $999 MBA. And what I usually do is I ask a certain question based on what was already covered in the webcast. And whoever answers the question right first, okay, whatever name I see first on YouTube here, wins. Now, I just want to ask that if you've already registered for the MBA, please don't answer this question. But here I go. Ready? Drum roll. I'm thinking of the question. It's brewing. Here we go. All right. So, with Project Magu, whoever answers this question right wins. With Project Magu, with the blueprint we showed you, how many buildings are there? So we'll wait. Right. Okay, yeah. There we go. Aman won. Excellent, Aman. Congratulations. I felt like such an idiot because I went, how many buildings are there? And then I tried to correct myself like that. Yeah. Oh, look at all this. Everyone's writing 5 here. Excellent. Yeah, okay, great. So, Aman, what you can do is you can email support@haroonventures.com and provide I'll send you the coupon. I'll do it tonight, actually. Yeah. So again, Aman won, and that rhymed. You can email support@haroonventures.com, and I'll send you the coupon tonight. So thank you very much for answering first. Yeah. I'm such an idiot. I went 5 like that. Yeah.
How many?
Yeah. How many? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. And hold on one second here. All right. So, hey, Dario from Italy. How are you? How are you, Ben? You wrote, you were awesome. Thank you. Good to see you. Whenever I see your name, I think of Mario 64. When you boot it up, it says, it's me, Mario. Yeah, Dario. Yeah. And we joked about that ages ago. Yeah, thank you. Good to see you, brother. Carl wrote, I'm taking your crypto Udemy course. The training I've had so far on crypto investing, I'm from Canada as well. Awesome. Represent. And Canada's getting a lot better, too, with COVID. They're turning a corner, which is good to see. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. And M. Andrews wrote, in Atlanta, if you've been here over 20 years, you have to know that Coke fact. Yeah. And I was told you never go to a restaurant and ask for a Pepsi. Yeah. I was going to do it. I forgot. But apparently it's real. Well, actually, I wasn't going to do it because it's insulting. Yeah. But it's an amazing story.
To order Coke.
You have to order Coke. Yeah. Coke Zero is the best drink ever made. Ever. I love it. Yeah. Actually, so Coke has hundreds of drinks. The best one, I tried a bunch of them at their headquarters, is one they sell in Korea. It's called Joy. It's amazing. It's great. Yeah, it's like
Joy.
fruit punch. It's so good.
Wow.
So good. Yeah. Cool. Next up, Garvid wrote, you just answered my question and advised about networking using Zoom. Will this work on you? Please don't disappoint. Okay. Send a message to support@haroonventures.com and we'll set up a Zoom meeting next week. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. All right. Next up, Rose wrote, I'm also making a course about music, poetry, and literature. It will be finished this year, and I'd love to provide it for free to Project Magu schools. That's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you,
Very
Rose.
cool.
Thank you so
Rose.
much.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And then Rose wrote, are you planning to use virtual teachers to educate students, online courses, or some other methods? So a lot of it's going to be online, but there's going to be actually 5 employees in the whole school. Is that right?
Yeah. Yes. So we have some employees that will be like maintenance of the computers or other equipments that we'll be using. So there will be some employees, yes. And online education will be also provided. Yeah.
In the computer lab.
In computer
Yeah,
lab,
but not everybody wants to be a programmer or to learn online stuff. Some people want to do carpentry, which
Yeah.
is cool.
Yeah.
Which is why we have a carpentry building and a welding building
Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
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 And we want to create jobs too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Fola wrote here, and this is the last question I see here, wrote, is the project going to rely on solar or is there stable electricity? Solar, 100% solar.
Yes.
Even with respect to the computers, where they're being built in such a way by Yannick, who's brilliant. So Yannick is a buddy of Vital's. I just met him, the guy's amazing. But Yannick was explaining to me we're going to construct them with Raspberry Pi. And if you're not familiar with Raspberry Pi, it's a really cheap computer that was developed in the United Kingdom. It doesn't use much electricity either. So we're going to have Raspberry Pis hooked up to monitors. We're going to build them here. They're going to be built here directly in Rwanda, so that maintenance is easy. And we're going to have 50 of those in the school. In terms of the solar, there's going to be 40 solar panels on the roof as well for lights and the computers, etc. Yeah. A lot of work to be done, but a lot has been done so far. It's great. Excellent. All right. Well, I don't see any more questions, so I want to thank you all for your time. Within a couple of hours, my wonderful staff, a guy actually I met in this call named John Klee, a couple of years ago when I posted a job opening. He's great. What John does is within a couple hours of the call being done, he goes through all the questions and he puts them into the description field so you can get clickable access, quicker access to all the questions as well. Oh, a couple of questions just dropped here. All right, so Anurag wrote, where do we stop by to watch the pics and videos from here? I'll talk about it next week. I've got just a ton of material on disk here, and Matt, my wonderful chief creative officer, is going to help me with it as well. And there's a lot to show. We got to go through. Oh my God, look at that! My son Andrew.
Oh.
What's up? He's in the gym in this building. He's in the building, in the basement, the second basement. Yeah. He's downstairs working. Andrew, how are you? Andrew. You're like a son to me. Okay. No, I love you, brother. Thank you so much for coming. I love you so much. Yeah. Cool. All right. And then Kemi wrote here to @Andrew. Hey, Andrew. Hope you're enjoying your work. Oot. Yeah. Excellent. Yeah.
Rose is
So funny.
How long
That's how Andrew talks to me. It's through this. He won't talk to me except through. No, I'm just kidding. He's great. And I missed a couple of questions here. Sorry. Let's go back up here to the top. All right. Rose. Okay, yes. Rose. Yeah. Rose wrote, "How long are you guys staying in Rwanda?" So it's a short trip. So I'm returning on Sunday morning, 1:30 a.m. flight, and then I'll be ready for Monday morning for my gold and platinum students, July 19th. Yeah. And we're almost done semester 2. Semester 3 is just about to start, which is the Venture Capital Boot Camp, which you guys will love. Yeah. Okay. I love you, Andrew. All right. Next up, we got Carl. Carl wrote here, thank you for passing it forwards. I'm learning a lot about business and investments. Awesome. Thank you. And then Kemi said, Andrew, you should make your African debut. Andrew, get the hell up here. Yeah, he's getting bigger too, man. I don't like it. He's bigger than me now. He's like working out. And yeah. No, he's great. And Michael's laughing there. Yeah. Cool. And Andrew wrote, thanks. Yeah. And then Kemi said, how long is vocational course for in terms? I don't know what that means.
Vocational course.
Yeah.
How long? Yeah, so
Yeah.
it depends. Some courses can go up to 3 years or 2 years. So depending on how it is structured. So we haven't yet finalized because we have to go through the institution here, and sometimes they tell you what how long it should be. Yeah, but normally it doesn't exceed 3 years. Yes. Yeah.
That's why I'll never do accreditation.
Yes,
I don't want
please.
any government to tell me what I can and can't teach.
Yes.
Yeah. But it makes sense here because we're building a physical school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. All right, cool. Oh my God, that's right. Michael's okay. Michael Reynolds. He runs an amazing charity up close to Napa Valley. And Michael, thank you. God bless you. I saw the email come across for the $300 donation you made at projectmagu.org. projectmagu.org. God bless you, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you. Love you, man. Love you. Thank you. You're helping so many people. So Michael wrote, God bless you, Vital and Chris. May God's spirit of guidance lead you all in your efforts. You're both a great inspiration. Thanks for sharing the experience of your journey with us. Michael, God bless you, man. Thank you so much for your support and for your charity as well. You're helping so many people. You're my brother, man. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you. Cool. So Mina in the house. Mina, how are you? Mina is from Greece. She used to work at Ryanair. She quit, and now she's doing her startup. She's making this badass video game that's going to be way better than GTA 6 if it ever comes out. She's wonderful. Yeah. So she wrote, bonsoir, Vital, ça va?
Oh,
ça va bien?
Bonsoir. Oui, ça va. Merci.
Je veux faire le casse matinée. Yeah. That's all I know.
Je parle croissant.
Oh, the croissant, petit déjeuner. Petit déjeuner is breakfast, which means little lunch. Petit déjeuner, little lunch. Yeah. I didn't get much sleep, but I'm happy. I'm good. Good to see you. Fola wrote, have you eaten any African dishes? Nothing yet. I'm so embarrassed to say. We've been running crazy, going really, really fast. Just hotel food. Yeah. Which has been amazing here at the Marriott.
We are in
COVID.
COVID. So
Yeah.
restaurants, you can't just go there.
Yeah.
And,
what are you going to do, man? It's 6:31 p.m. and there's curfew.
I have a pass.
You have a pass.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. He's got a special from the police, right? He said,
Yes.
Okay, good.
You have to call 7 times.
Okay.
And you get a pass.
He called 70 times to get a pass. It's amazing. Incredible, brother. Amazing. Okay. And Gohar wrote, what about a visit in Pakistan? I'd love to. I used to go every Friday night to my best friend Sohail Bajwa's house for dinner. And after dinner, it was a wonderful Pakistani meal. His mom would always say, good office. And that's goodbye in Pakistani. Yeah.
Oh.
I always thought that was going to the office.
Oh, I thought so.
Yeah, I thought she was saying I'm going to the office. Yeah.
Go to office.
Yeah, so good office. Yeah, it's wonderful. I'd love to come to Pakistan. Yeah, Karachi and Lahore. That's on our list as well.
Yeah.
Mohammed in our class last year, he's from Karachi.
Oh.
Yeah. He'll hook us up there as well. Yeah. He's great. The best. Okay, cool. All right. Give me 1 second. Rose wrote to Michael, amen. Amen. I agree. Thank you, Michael. God, I love you. Thank you. Okay, cool. All right. And you answered this one already? The duration? Yeah.
Like
okay.
3 years.
3. Okay, cool.
Maximum.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. And Anurag said, hey, Andrew, nice to meet you. Andrew, hope you're still on. He's probably doing his next set of reps. And the gym's open 24 hours a week, which is dope for him. Yeah. Next up, we got Mohammed, who wrote, possible to visit India, Chris. I'd love to. The best food you'll ever eat, or for anybody, is the dosa. Like, it's the best Indian food ever. It's the best food, period. A lot of Americans will eat tandoori chicken and whatnot. If you go to a restaurant, any restaurant, ask for a dosa, and you'll never want to eat anything ever again. It's the best. But I had it actually, I taught actually in Mumbai and Delhi. And my favorite restaurant there, it's embarrassing, was at the airport called Punjabi Grill. That's where I had my first dosa. And you'll never forget your first dosa. Yeah. So yes, I definitely want to come to India again. Yeah. That trip changed me. Yeah. Next up, Marin wrote, Chris and Vital, thank you for making the first step. May God bless you and keep you all. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, man.
God bless you. Jatender, how are you? He wrote, hey, Chris, how do you get a digital project idea? Yeah. So you'd have to provide a little bit more detail than that. I'd love to help out. In my MBA program, I have a venture capital boot camp that helps you with all the steps to create a rock solid business plan. Yeah, yeah. Next up, Malika wrote, "Nice, Chris parle français." I do, not too much. Like I didn't speak English in school until the 4th grade, and I went to the Toronto French School, and they wouldn't let us speak English like at all, right? So we go outside at recess and we used to say, "Ne parle pas anglais." That's okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I speak a bit. A bit. Yeah.
Oh, I saw
Yeah.
one, and I think there's a video on YouTube with Chris speaking French.
Yeah.
Ordering some. You remember the video?
Oh, that's right. With the
Yeah.
Maxine's
Yeah.
menu thing.
Yes.
Yeah. I proposed to my wife in Paris. I didn't want her to say no. I was insecure. But I would order. I'd order in my awful French accent, and they'd answer me in English with a heavy French accent. Yeah, that doesn't say much for my accent or my French. Yeah. All right. Next up, Rose wrote, "Thank you guys for doing such great work. Vital, hope the baby is doing well. Chris, hope Ruby is doing well. Thank you." So Caleb, his son, is running around now. Adorable kid. Ruby is my cat. He's getting bigger, man. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
1 year
yeah.
now, right?
Yeah, she's getting big, man. Yeah. And she only likes me when I feed her. Yeah, she's really nice to me. I feed her, and she's like, "Hey, we're done here." Yeah.
No
Yeah,
business.
yeah. It's and you have to kiss its ass just to get allow it to let you pet it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But I do miss Ruby. Yeah, she's great. Yeah. Okay, cool. Next up, Kemi wrote, "We don't want Vital in the stadium for 24 hours after breaking curfew." You're going to hold up a sign?
Outside. Oh,
Excellent.
I will not do this again.
I swear.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's okay. I have a pass.
He's
so
got
I
a
can-
police pass.
Yes.
He's connected.
Yeah.
Cool. And then next up, Malika wrote, and I want to know, how is COVID over there? I was in Rwanda 2 years ago.
Oh.
Ville aux 1,000 collines. Yeah.
Ville or mil. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So COVID here, it's the cases are growing every day. We don't know. They're thinking that it's the Delta.
Yeah.
So that's why now the government decided that from Saturday on up to 26th, we're gonna be in a total lockdown. So it's gonna be crazy. Businesses gonna be suffering a lot, but it's maybe worth it.
Yeah.
So we have COVID is really hitting hard here. Yeah.
It's harsh.
Yeah. That's.
Yeah.
Wow,
Crazy
that's
times.
where you are in
Yeah.
the Mille Collines. Oh yes, I will show you. Mille Collines
Okay.
is it's a famous hotel.
Okay. Cool.
After what happened in Rwanda with the genocide, there was a movie that was produced
Yeah.
called.
Was it
Hotel
based in that
Rwanda.
hotel? Yeah.
The movie
I
was
watched it.
was based on that hotel.
That was the hotel because I remember
Yes.
he was the head of the hotel.
Yes.
Yes.
But the movie itself was
Yeah.
made, I think, in South Africa. But
Okay.
the story was from that
based
hotel.
there. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. And I wanted to see, so over 50% of gorillas in the world live here.
Yes.
And I wanted to go see them. They're in a volcano. And I was watching this Sigourney Weaver movie called Gorillas in the Mist.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great story about Diane. What's her name?
Diana Fossey.
Diane Fossey.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can't because the volcano is about to erupt or something.
No, it did erupt,
Erupted,
and
yeah.
it was a mess. It was bad. We have earthquakes, and many houses were destroyed by the earthquake. So it's maybe to go to the volcanoes now. It's not good.
Next year.
Yeah,
Next year I'll come. Yeah. It's
There-
beautiful.
yeah.
Beautiful. Gorgeous. Yeah. And where are we going to that park tomorrow? What's it
Yeah.
called?
So tomorrow
Yeah.
you're gonna be to the national park. It's called
nice.
Akagera.
Okay. And there's
So-
lions
Yes,
as well?
there's
Yeah.
a lot.
Nice.
There's lions,
Nice.
everything,
Nice.
every animal that you can.
I'm excited.
Yes.
Yeah. Very
But
cool.
no gorillas.
No gorillas there,
Yes.
right? Nice. It's too bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, next up, Kemi, who's talking about you sitting in the stadium for 24 hours. She said, "Enjoy your tan, LOL." Yeah. Holding up the flag. Yeah.
No.
Love it.
I'm
Yeah,
okay. Yeah.
Love it. Strike the word. Yeah. That was part of the curriculum. Strike the word. Remember that? Inside joke. Sorry. All right. And Mina is saying, Ruby is how old now? She's almost a year. No? Yeah, almost a year now. Yeah. She's so cute. Yeah. And we have somebody going over to the house to pet her every day and all that good
Clean,
stuff. Yeah. And then Mina is saying, Vital, tu as eu le vaccin déjà ou pas? Did you get the vaccine?
Ouais, j'ai eu le vaccin déjà en Allemagne. J'ai eu, ça s'appelle
Pfizer?
Okay. BioNTech, Pfizer.
Pas Pfizer.
Yeah. So, oui, j'ai déjà le vaccin. Je suis déjà vacciné.
Cool.
Merci.
Yeah. Cool. Next up, we got Hidden Creatures who wrote, hello again, Chris. Hey, I was wondering if you get bothered answering the same questions or repeating yourself. No, not at all. But what I've started to do is I've started to, when I get the same questions over and over again, which is cool, I always try to answer them in different ways. What I've started to do, I started to direct students to go directly to my website. And at the top at haroonventures.com, you can type in any question. I've answered 10,000.
Actually, that's a great feature.
It's cool. Yeah, it's a
cool
German
feature.
software company called 360 Search. Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool one.
I'll tell Yannick about that. Yeah. All right. And then next up, Malika wrote here, you're the best, Vital. That's right. I'm from Cameroon, living in Canada. Montreal, excellent. I went to McGill. I love Montreal. Yeah. Excellent. Cool. So
Thank you, Malika.
I don't see any more questions. So God bless you all. Have a great weekend. And for those of you in my MBA program, the gold and platinum versions, I'll see you Monday morning, July 19th for our next class. Otherwise, I'll see the rest of you next Thursday and every Thursday at 8 a.m. Pacific time. Take care. Thank you. Peace.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Mañana? How do you say that?
Oh, mañana. Yeah, Spanish.
No.
Yeah.
Well, that's,
Yeah.
it doesn't apply
Cool.
here.
All right, cool. And I forgot to put an end screen here. So there's no end screen. So what I'll do is I'll end it with this little video that we started with. Yeah, here we go. All right, welcome to our 144th weekly webcast. If this is the first time you're joining us, welcome. If you've been with us before, welcome back. So we're happy to take all of your questions. I'm in beautiful Rwanda at Magu, which is Vital's hometown. We're building a school. And here's all the amazing kids here. Lots of love. So without further ado, let's begin. And thank you. All right. Welcome to our 144th weekly webcast. If this is the first time you're joining us, welcome. If you've been with us before, welcome back. So we're happy to take all of your questions. I'm in beautiful Rwanda